Manx Radio Saturday Live Lounge, supported by Villa Gaiety. For the latest What's On information, visit villagaiety.com.
That sounds amazing. I absolutely love that track. And interestingly, I was thinking earlier today, I want to play Fontaine's DC, Boys from the Better Land. And my studio guest was in the studio and I said, what sort of music do you like? What do you want to hear? And Fontaine's DC was mentioned. So first of all, good evening, Brad. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
It's lovely to see you. Tell me why you like Fontaine's DC so much.
I really like the poetic lyrics. I think that's the main thing that draws it in. I also like the way how, like the bass guitar in that only plays one note throughout the whole thing. I just think it's so cool how they can
and really driving, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
they can
just
sort of build the whole thing around one thing is just crazy. Yeah. It's great.
So this is interesting. You are clearly fascinated by structure, composition, production, arrangement. You're not just about let's bung a song out there, are you?
No. No, I like I delve into it very, very deep, spend a long time on it, probably too long really, but yeah.
Well, I have to say, we're talking about this new project, Highwayves. Before I come to some of the information I have about it, how would you describe Highwayves?
Highwayves is sort of it's for me anyway, it's a different musical direction. It's sort of very more intense. I wanted to get more intense with the storytelling and the richer sounds and just a bigger overall soundscape through the whole thing. And we also, took back the control on it and produced it ourselves in my flat. So
did you really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. So, and you say we because you've called this a collaborative, haven't you?
Yeah. So there's been loads of different people involved in it. Obviously, the boys Dan and Jonathan are at the drums and the bass. Then I'm the guitar and vocals, but we've had loads of different people add in all little bits and pieces. Pretty much, if anybody comes around my flat, they're going to end up on a track in some form. So,
and do you let these other people express their own sort of artistic ideas on the music, or do you sort of say, right, I want you to do such and such?
Yeah, no, they can express their own ideas.
Very
but then
exciting.
I might remove it afterwards. So,
They can try. That's what you're saying, isn't it? They can have a go.
You can always have a go, yeah.
But you might end up on the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
So you're producing it all yourself, but you are involving some very exciting people on the other end of it, aren't you? You've got somebody very interesting mastering your music at the moment.
We do. We've got Robin Schmidt doing our mastering at the moment, who's a producer over in Ireland, mastering engineer, and his list of clients is just crazy.
So who was it that he works with that you thought, that's why I want him?
So I heard the Beaver Doobie album Fake It Flowers and I just loved the whole production on it, so I thought I'll get on Wikipedia and find out who's been on this, and then Robin Schmidt obviously, so I found out who he was, got his email address and fired him an email, and he came back. So
simple as that. So do you know what, that's really inspiring for anyone listening who might think, I kind of want to work with such and such a person. Just get in touch. You never know. You never know. Was he super busy? Was it quite hard to actually get him to do the production? Yeah,
so we actually book it in with him now. So we book in about 2 or 3 months in advance. Actually, before we produce the tracks, we book in with Robin, and then that gives us a deadline to work to, and then that's it then. So the song at that point is sort of a piece of time really, and that's it, locked in, off to master.
Amazing. And do you notice a huge difference when it comes back?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think
do you liaise with him and say, okay, we want it to kind of be a bit like this, or do you just go, you're an absolute genius, you do what you like?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell him how to do his job. No. I don't know how many Grammys he's got, but more than me, so I'm not going to tell him how to do it.
Well, maybe he sprinkled magic Grammy dust all over your music. Let's hope so. Well, listen, before we hear Frame It, I'm going to play some Beaver Doobie because I think it'll give people an interesting kind of background on what you're talking about here and the kind of style, and then we'll hear Frame It again. So I'm going to play the song, which I'm loving at the moment, by Beaver Doobie, and maybe it's because it's Valentine's week. It's week of romance and everything. This beautiful little number called Perfect Pair, I just think is gorgeous. So we'll play this and then we will chat more with Brad about Highwayves in just a moment.
You ought to know that I think we're one and the same. I don't think we could help it.
It's so pretty. But on headphones, this sounds delicious. It really does. It's Beaver Doobie and Perfect Pair here in the Live Lounge. Christy with you through till 7, and I do have a studio guest with me by the name of Brad, talking about Highwayves. And we played Beaver Doobie there because that was mastered by Robin Schmidt, who only goes and masters your music, which, you know, I still think that's kind of amazing. Brad, you want a microphone, don't you? I forgot to lift your microphone.
Big step up for Robin, that.
Isn't it? Though I know he's just thinking, oh, thank goodness Brad got in touch. Finally, Highwayves. Oh, that's so cool. So Frame It is the single at the moment. We're going to hear that in just a minute. But you mentioned you've got other tracks as well. So you are still working on other bits.
Yeah, the next single is out on March 10th. So,
very cool. When Robin's mastered it, he better hurry
No,
up.
he has. It's all done. It's all ready to go.
Awesome. So we're going to hear Frame It in a moment. But you just released a video which I thought was so beautiful, sort of almost like a concept video. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we did a video with Shay from the Fundamentals. I wanted to, when I first wrote the song, we were thinking of like ways we could do little bits around it to make it a bit more than just the recording. And I thought it'd be great to sort of just the whole story behind the song. It is like a breakup song, really. So I thought, wouldn't it be great if you could get a female voice and a male voice on there together, and create something like that. And I just wanted to video it all in one go. So I spent a little while auto-tuning my voice horrendously and sent it over to Shay and said, can you sing this? But, good.
Can you make it sound good, please, Shay?
And she could, and it was just great. So we went down to Kensington Arts, where I used to go to sound check a bit as a kid.
Aww.
And then, shot that all in one go.
It's a lovely thing, and it sort of fits with this whole idea of you kind of creating this whole concept around Highwayves, because I think, and even today, I know you're gigging later, but you do have a particular look about you as well. So is there a sort of very visual idea behind Highwayves as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think the whole thing, I wanted it to be more of a full concept rather than just a band. It's like the art has to be right, the video has to be right, what we wear when we're on stage, the lighting, everything has to follow in, and it all has to be, the decisions all have to be made intentionally, not just happened. So yeah, we're focusing on it a lot more and trying to create a real visual element to it.
I find this fascinating because off air we were talking about 1975 as well, who you love, you really like them, and I was saying how I was aware that in their latest tour they are doing something very interesting with their music as well, aren't they? Certainly in the first half they sort of launch into sort of art concept in what they do as well, don't they? And theatre almost.
Yeah, I haven't quite built up to eating raw meat and doing press ups on stage yet, but maybe, you never know.
We'll look out for that one. Well, listen, we're going to play Frame It now, and we've played this a few times already. It sounds awesome. What can you tell us about the song itself?
So the song, I've been writing this song for years and years and years. It's just trying to sort of like collect my thoughts really about something that happened a while ago when I was breaking up with somebody, and just kind of trying to get it right, but without like blaming someone. I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted it to be like just kind of encapsulating what it felt like at the time, really. And yeah, bringing the production together, wanted it to be big, spacey, so there's so many elements like built into that, probably some that you can't even hear until you point them out, but there's strings, drums, guitars, keyboards, pianos. Actually, there's a bit of a clip of Roy Hodgson on there.
No way, I missed that.
There
oh
is,
my
yeah.
goodness.
Because my computer crashed, so I opened up my phone, and when it came back on live, the mic was live and it came through and like hit all the delays that I had on the vocal, and I went, that sounds great, I'll just record it straight through the phone, through the mic.
Oh, so now I'm going to listen out for that.
So it's on there now, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing I'm listening for when I play it this time round. Well, I'd love to know, obviously, what you all think of this. This is Highwayves and Frame It, and then we'll chat more with Brad in a few moments, and he does have a guitar with him, so I'm hoping we can persuade him to play something live as well.
I've seen the sparkle fade from your eyes. You've seen the sparkle fade from mine. We wanted Romeo and Juliet, but in the end we both wind up dead. It's strange how our desire can tear us apart. And I'm breaking, so take a piece of me and frame it. wish someone was in line. We wanted Romeo and Juliet, but in the end we both wind up dead. It's strange how our desire can tear us apart. And I'm breaking, so take a piece of me and frame it. Let's stop the cycle repeating. It's either memories or nothing at all. As lovers, there's never peace, only I missed us. Nothing left for us to discuss. It's either memories or nothing at all. So take a piece of me and frame it. Let's stop the cycle repeating. It's either memories or nothing at all. As lovers, there's never peace, only I missed us. Nothing left for us to discuss. It's either memories or nothing at all.
It's ace. Honestly, and now I'm going to go back and listen again properly to hear those lyrics after hearing what Brad said about it. Just fantastic stuff. It is Frame It, and it is from Highwayves, and that's who we're finding out about today. Brad telling us all about it. And just while we were listening to it there, first of all, thank you for pointing out where Roy comes in. I mean, that is a moment.
Yeah, there you
It
go.
really is. So I'm going to go back and listen again to that. But we were saying off air, I said, have you had much reaction to the meaning behind the song? Because you were saying about breakup and essentially, you know, trying to be delicate about a breakup and not losing friends, that sort of thing. You have had quite the reaction, haven't you?
Yeah, but not from where we would have expected it. Yeah. No, so we put the YouTube videos up a couple of weeks ago, and they just got like an insane amount of views from like South America.
How random.
Yeah, I know. So, but mostly Brazil, and so we got a load of comments in Portuguese about people liking
So you've got no idea what they're saying, is that you don't speak Portuguese? I take it.
No. Well, no, I'm a little bit better now than I was, but but yeah. So having to Google Translate them, work out whether they were being nice or not, and they were.
Oh,
they were
good.
all being good.
Yeah.
They were all being really nice about the song, and then formulating a response and hoping I haven't put in too many Manx colloquialisms that don't translate into Portuguese.
That is awesome. I mean, that's random. Brazil, though, like algorithms. Who knows how these things work?
Yeah.
So, I mean, now you've got to go over there and play, haven't you?
Well, it would seem so. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got to do a tour of Brazil.
Yeah.
So you've had amazing numbers of views, though, haven't you, so far already?
Yeah. So the one is over 50,000, I think, the main video, and then the one with Shay is over 10,000, I think. So.
But that's only been on for a few days. That's insane.
I know.
I need you to tell me how to do YouTube because I'm rubbish at it. So that is fantastic. Well, it's very well deserved, I have to say. So what is the plan from here on in then?
So the next single is out on March the 10th, which is called Plastic, which is, I'm thinking right at the moment, I think that's what I'm going to play in a few minutes.
Yay!
And then, just going on from that, we've got 3 more songs currently mastered, ready to go. So they'll be coming out every couple of weeks. Every six or 8 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
And then, we're just going to build it up, and hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have a piece that can go together as essentially like a full album.
And will you go vinyl? Will you go cassette? What's your kind of plan for it?
Well, yeah, I'll definitely get a vinyl made for myself, if no one else. Yeah. Yeah.
And is it easy enough to do that for anyone that's listening and has never
it's
done
easy.
that
It's just
before?
expensive. That's the thing. It's about 80 quid. So
But
to
to
get them
have
done.
that, and you know, what a beautiful thing to have.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you're going to play something for us live in a moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the ratings on while you tune up your guitar and everything. So if anyone's got any questions in the meantime for Brad, drop us a message 166 177, and we'll get the ratings on. With thanks to Marky B, who told me all about this lot. This is One More Reason.
Blue lights through the window, I knew this time would come. I've pushed my luck too far this time, there's nowhere left to run. And I know that you're worried, but your innocence is true. 'Cause I've got some confessions, and the first one is for you.
It's the ratings. Thanks, Marky B. I'm loving that. It's One More Reason. It is very Arctic Monkeys. We've had a message in from Mark Bailey. It's saying, cracking tune from Highwayves, Frame It. Love it. Also, we've had a message in from Katie and Douglas. Loving Frame It. Would love to hear more of it again soon. I don't know if I have time in the second hour. Maybe I should play it again. I don't know. We'll see how we get on. But what is going to happen now, and I'm very excited about it, is Brad has got a guitar, and you kind of hinted that you might play the next single for us. Is that what you're going to do?
I will do, yeah.
This is exciting. And then people can actually see you playing live tonight, can't they?
They can. And
Not as Highwaves,
with
though.
the boys.
With the boys.
at Sunset Jet. We're down at 1886 tonight.
Yay, Sunset Jet. So we had to mention it once, just because
we
you're
had to
gigging.
get it in there.
Yeah,
It'll
you're
be an
gigging
all-request
tonight.
show.
Chippy
Why
and the
not?
lads.
Chippy,
Down
Dan and Jonathan.
So get yourselves down to 1886 tonight to see them play live, or just stay listening to this, because Brad is going to play a tune for us right now as Highwaves. Brad, take it away.
Oh, surprise. You're looking for a way out. Darting eyes, holding your attention now is an effort. How is everybody round here? Not up to your mark. Every one of us who loves you now not enough. Yeah, you're a plastic now, and yeah, your soul is out. Yeah, you're a plastic now. You let your colors out. We're friends, but it feels hard to admit. Yeah, you pretend. You either doesn't think you're it. You've always been a counterfeit. So is everybody round here not up to your mark? Every one of us who loves you now not enough. Yeah, you're a plastic now. Yeah, your soul is out. Yeah, you're a plastic now. You let your colors out.
you sold us out. You know, yeah, you're a plastic now. You let your colours out. You're plastic now.
Well, that was amazing. Brad, thank you so much. Just let everyone know where they can find Highwayves.
So you can find Highwayves on YouTube, on Facebook, on the internet, on Instagram, around TikTok as well now.
Oh, expect some comedy videos. No, sorry, very arty, pretentious videos.
Yeah, dancing, dance trends.
Love it. And Frame It is out now, so people can get their hands on it already, can't they?
They can, yes.
Fabulous stuff. Lovely to see you as ever. Have an awesome gig tonight. And yeah, all the best with all the music.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Love you, bye.
Manx Radio Saturday Live Lounge, supported by Villa Gaiety. For the latest What's On information, visit villagaiety.com.